Welcome, friends. I'm really glad you're here today. Welcome from all of us at He Is Risen Ministries. Your support by subscribing and giving a thumbs up helps us keep creating videos that inspire and equip those seeking a deeper walk with the Lord. Today we're talking about real life, modern life, faith lived out in everyday choices. Our focus is 1 Corinthians chapter 10, verses 23 through 33. This passage is all about freedom, but not reckless freedom, not anything goes freedom. It's thoughtful freedom, loving freedom. Paul starts with a phrase people like to say, all things are lawful. In other words, I'm allowed to do this. But Paul responds with wisdom. Not all things are helpful. Not all things build up. That's the key. Scripture isn't just asking, is this allowed? It's asking, is this wise? Is this loving? Does this honor God and help others? Paul goes on to say, let no one seek his own good, but the good of his neighbor. That sentence alone can guide almost every modern decision. Back then, Paul used food as an example. Food offered to idols. Some believers felt completely free to eat it. Others felt deeply uncomfortable. Paul didn't declare one group superior. He pointed everyone to love. He said, if eating causes someone else to stumble, choose restraint. Not because the food is evil, but because people matter more than preferences. Now let's bring this forward to today. One of the biggest modern questions right now is sports betting. It's everywhere. On phones and commercials during games. For some people it feels like harmless entertainment. For others it's a serious struggle. So where does Scripture land on this? The Bible does not explicitly forbid all forms of betting. There's no verse that says, thou shalt never place a wager. But Scripture gives us conditions, guidelines, heart checks, and those matter more than loopholes. Let's walk through them. First condition, control. In 1 Corinthians chapter 6, Paul says, all things are lawful for me, but I will not be dominated by anything. That's huge. If betting controls your emotions, your finances, your peace, or your thinking, it's no longer freedom. If you're chasing losses, if you're hiding it, if it owns mental space God should have. Scripture says pause. Second condition, stewardship. Proverbs chapter 21 reminds us that wisdom plans ahead. Jesus talks often about faithfulness with money. Any form of betting that risks what you cannot afford to lose violates biblical stewardship. If it threatens rent money, if it touches savings meant for family, if it causes stress instead of peace, that's not honoring God. Third condition, motivation. Hebrews chapter 13 warns us about the love of money. Ask honestly, why am I doing this? Is it casual recreation, or is it fueled by greed, escape, or pressure? God looks at the heart, not just the action. Fourth condition, conscience. Romans chapter 14 teaches that if something violates your conscience, even if others feel free, it's not right for you. If betting pulls you away from God internally, creates guilt, or dulls your spiritual sensitivity, Scripture says, listen to that warning. Fifth condition, community impact. This is where 1 Corinthians 10 really shines. Paul says, not seeking my own advantage, but that of many. If your betting influences others negatively, normalizes harmful behavior, or becomes a stumbling block, love steps in. Even something technically allowed can become unloving. Jesus said in Matthew chapter 18 that causing someone to stumble spiritually is serious. So wisdom asks, who's watching me? Who might follow my example? And finally, the biggest condition of all, God's glory. Paul says, whatever you do, do all to the glory of God. That's the ultimate filter. Can this honestly be done with gratitude, self-control, and a clear conscience before God? If yes, Scripture gives room. If no, Scripture gives mercy and direction to step away. This isn't about rules, it's about relationship. God isn't trying to trap you, He's trying to protect you. He wants your joy to be deep, your freedom to be real, your life to point others toward hope. So here's the gentle challenge today. Don't just ask, can I? Ask, should I? Is this helping me love God and people better? Invite God into the decision. He cares about the small stuff. And remember this, grace is not fragile. If you've stumbled before, God's mercy still stands. Jesus didn't come to shame you, He came to free you. So walk forward wisely, walk forward loved, Got a question you'd like us to explore in a future video? Drop it in the comments below. We'd love to hear from you. For now, rest in the knowledge that the one who loved you first has already prepared a place for you in his eternal family, and may his voice ring clearly and powerfully this very day.